installment, another episode of the Success Sermons. My name is Jonathan Jones, and what I do, just plain and simply put, man, I really focus on just assisting people holistically when it comes to creating podcasts, when it comes to them around professionalism, and even when it comes to just taking time and focusing on mental health. I'm excited to be here with you today for another installment. Like I said, for the Success Sermons, we're a little bit early. I just wanted to hop in. Want to jump on, just check in, see how everybody's doing. If you're out there in Facebook land, if you're out there in Periscope land, Twitter land, wherever it might be, I want you to comment one word that's just describing how you feel right now. Like just one word that describes how you're currently feeling. And then we're going to go ahead and get started with today's success sermon. I'm really excited about this one. Where's my ROI? Yeah, definitely excited about today's installment. Definitely glad to be here with you all. And we have about a minute before we're going to go live. But as you're coming in and as people are sharing this out, we would encourage you really to take the time to share. We'd encourage you to take the time to retweet. And we'd also encourage you to take the time to subscribe to the podcast. You can find the podcast content in any streaming platform. Just type in Speak Your Success, and that's where you can access the Success Sermons, which we just focus on providing value and great content for all things self-care, all things related to helping you better and helping you to grow into and ultimately to the best individual that you can be. What is ROI? Mr. Bobby Small, welcome in, sir. What is ROI? Anybody can answer. You're right. You're right. So ROI is return on investment. That's what ROI means. Mr. Bobby said, what is ROI? And that what leads us into today's topic. So what's going on? What's going on, successors? Welcome to another success sermon. My name is Jonathan Jones, and saying earlier is today the focus is talking about where's my ROI? Where's my return on investment? Right? And I was thinking about this because I like to buy stuff here and there, you know. And when we go to the store, we go to the mall, we go to wherever it is we went pre-quarantine, right? We would buy certain things, and at the bottom of the receipt, you know, it would let us know that if we're not pleased with what we purchased, that there's a certain amount of time that we can exchange it, which means get something else, or we can basically we can basically give them back what we purchased, and we say it didn't do what it was supposed to do. I bought this blender. The blender did not work right. It didn't blend the ice. It didn't make my smoothies. So now I want to give it back to you because it didn't do what it was supposed to do. And I wanted to share this because I've been thinking a lot that some of us are trying to get a return on investment, but we never invested anything, right? Some of us, some of us really are trying to get that return on investment, but we never put nothing down. I want you to really think about that, though. How many times in your life have you been to a place where you're trying to demand something, but first you never put nothing in? Friends, so when it comes to talking about ROI, I want you to think about this, that the next time where you're demanding something of someone, or someone's demanding something of you, right? I like working with college athletics. I really do, and I enjoy just the opportunities that are presented within the realm of college athletics. But there's this word that gets tossed around between college athletics as well as the professional realm, and it's called potential. There's something really dangerous about that word potential. because potential is what something could do, what someone could become. Or if we talk about ROI, what's a return that they could, right? What's an investment that they could return? So I wanted to ask you, where's my ROI? Because some of us forgot. And like I said, let's as we're hopping in, let's retweet, let's share the broadcast. I want to get this message out because I really, I want to help some coaches. I want to help some students. I want to help professionals and leaders out there. But some of us forgot that our mother and our father, they invested something in us. Some of us forgot that our grandparents, they did work out in fields so that we could have the opportunity for education. Some of us forgot that there was a point and there was a place and there was a time to where people sacrificed their livelihood and some sacrificed their life so that we can have the opportunity to make choices and make decisions. If our grandparents, if our great-grandparents, whoever that individual is that you've looked up to and that you've aspired to be, if they saw you right now doing what you're doing, if it be school, if it be in your professional career, if it be you focused on living a purpose-driven life, if they saw you, would they be asking the question, where is my return on investment? What have you been able to generate? What have you been able to create? What have you been able to build based on the foundation that I laid for you? Where's my ROI? Friends, the next time you begin to embark on a journey, ask yourself, first, what's the investment that I've put in thus far? Before you quit, ask yourself, what's the investment that I've put in thus far? Has it been time? Has it been $5, $2, $2,000, $6,000? I don't know. Ask yourself, what's the investment? And then ask yourself, what do I need to generate a return? Right? If it's a college student athlete, you're going to school, somebody gives you a scholarship. And let's just be clear, when anybody receives a scholarship, it's not a free education. They're working for this. They're earning this. When somebody gives you a scholarship, the return on investment would be you getting a degree. Yeah. Because a coach invested in you. Maybe your parents invested in you for tutors, maybe for trainers, whatever that might be. So let's be very intentional when it comes to generating a return on investment. Let's ask ourselves, what have we invested? And if you've invested nothing, if it wasn't any time, if it wasn't any energy, if it wasn't any dollars, then it's going to be easy for you to walk away. It's going to be easy to quit because you'll just do the self say, well, I didn't invest anything. So I'll wipe my hands clean and I'll move on. But if you've invested something, sweat, tears, blood, legacy, if you've invested something, then only in that moment will you have to ask yourself, why am I walking away? And how can I allow myself to walk away without generating out at least what I invested back? Friends, my name is Jonathan Jones, and I just want to remind you to speak your success, believe in your greatness, and continue to create the life and business of your dreams. Why would you want to live any